Should probably make the music a little bit quieter. Lower the volume. That should be right. Anyway, welcome to the next stream on the Craftiverse SMP. I really want to finish up this mountain. Like, obviously I won't finish it today, but I want to get in as much work as I can while I have the time. So that's the reason I'm streaming right now, and I hope you enjoy it. Over Twitch, over YouTube. I stream on both platforms, so you can decide where you want to watch. I should have designed my overlay a little bit different, as you might see. I hope it's fine for you. I have now two different chats. One is for Twitch, one is for YouTube. That makes it easier for me to moderate. And yeah, I have a new webcam outline. And I have a hype boss over at the left corner on the top, where you can see, which has 1000 health points. And you can get rid of the health points when you follow me on Twitch. It gets 50 damage each follow. And then we will see what happens when we reach the end of this life. Anyway, I need to focus on my mountain. I need stone. So let's see in my chest where I have most of my stone. I have elytra durability. That is great. Great it is indeed. So let's see in our shulker monster, which is living a crazy life. At some point I really need to finish up a sorting system, but I am way too lazy for that. Okay, that should be enough for now. So I guess let's try to finish up the mountain. We need to work on that area, okay. I mean, I know it's not the most entertaining work to do, but it needs to be done. I guess let's finish up the outline first. That seems like the best way to do it. And by the way, I hope you enjoy the new layout. Like yesterday, I was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours in the evening, tried to set it up all correctly. It's still not exactly what I want to have. But I think it works for now. It's good enough. At least I hope. You can leave a comment in the video to show me if you like this new layout or if you hate it. You know, everything is possible. It would help me out a ton if you would make a comment on that. Just because then I know what I might have to change. But for now, I think it is great, and it is way better than what we had like yesterday. Especially now I can see the Twitch chat as well. And I have made some changes to the chat as well. So you need to follow my rule set. It should be set it up. I have now the stream element spot, as you might see. I'm still figuring out how it really works. But I think over time I will get a hang of it. But that's just when you're new to a new thing. You need to learn, you need to adapt. It really helps out that some of the other members are streaming now too, so we get into contact each other and give tips and tricks. And that only gives new possibilities, like always in life. When you have people around you that doing stuff like you do, you can get tips from them. And just general, what really helps too is if people are really honest with you. So if anything isn't good, if people are telling you, bro, you should change that, really, that's not looking good enough for the internet or anything in that sense, that is really helping out as well. I mean, not to say that everything that people say to you should be negative, but it is a good feature to have friends that are honest with you. Or family members. Anything that you know, the persons around you. Or people, I guess. For me currently it's 11 AM in the morning. So I have my coffee next to me. I will take a sip out of it. And now let's get back to work. Oh, hey, Fallen. Hope everything is okay with you. Hope to see some live streams from you at some point. But yeah, honesty is really what you know, how you can achieve getting better at something. Like if you just have people around you that will tell you, yeah, you're perfect, there's nothing to change. The stuff you're doing is perfect. I think you get into a state of you will stay the same. There won't be any changes because you feel like you are perfect. Getting better at least. I plan to start streaming again within a week or two, actually. Oh, that's really great to hear. That is really great to hear that you're getting better slowly but surely. If you need any help, you know, you can contact us every time. Or for collaborations or anything. Wait, isn't it for you like 5 in the morning? Is that right? My math isn't great at the moment. So shouldn't it be 5 AM for you? Three AM actually. Okay, but I hope everything is fine. Thank you for stepping in, showing up on stream, and wish you all the best. Okay, what do we think? I think that's cool. And then my plan is for this area, like I will get the mountain, the cliff side to over here. So this whole cliff side will be this side. And when I have finished that, I think what I want to do is to, you know, make like what we have over here. On top over here, going in the middle, and then I just need to think of something that I can somehow, yeah, that I somehow build on there. I'm thinking of actually doing custom-made rocks. That could be amazing, but for that I think, like, if we reach that point, I think I should go over to a creative world and set it up with Lightmatica and build like 6-7 different rocks. And maybe one bigger thing for eye-catching and stuff. And then maybe build some buildings around it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that could be a really cool idea. But that is still stuff for the future. Right now I just want to build up the mountain. Yeah, but what I was about to say is like, if you have only people in your you know, like all of the people that you're in contact with, and those are just agreeing to everything you do, agreeing to everything you say, agreeing to, you know, basically just say yes to you all of the time, to all what you do, you can't really progress in life in general. That's also the same, by the way, with coworkers and stuff. I rather have a person around me who's criticizing me a lot, but constructive, obviously. Like, not just hating, but like, hey man, you see, if you would do it like that, look, you could do, you know, way more that way, and you know, all of that stuff. I think that is worth so much, having those people around you. Or let's say you're in a relationship and your partner is just saying yes to basically everything you do. I don't know. I really appreciated how Jesus, like, if I do a mistake, she just tells me. And it's not like, you know, those toxic behaviors of like, well, I'm so much better, and so on. It's more just like pure honesty. Like, obviously she softened it up a little bit, just trying to be nice. But then there is enough space for me to grow as a personality. At least that's what I hope I can achieve one day. And it's basically the same with content. Like, staying in contact with Q or any of the Craftiverse members really helping me out, getting the content creator I want to be. And that is worth really, like, you can't pay that with money. There's no way. Obviously you can pay for equipment, you can pay for overlays, you can pay for, I don't know, graphics, anything of that stuff, right? But in the end, what you can't pay is, like, first your personality and like your skill set, basically, on how entertaining you are for the people. Your creativity, what kind of projects you start, you know? And those are still things that I need to work on, and I'm aware of it. Still, you can't forget about fun. Having fun is the #1 priority, at least for me. And finishing up this mountain, that's also a pretty high priority for me. As you might see, we have done so much yesterday, and I hope today I will get even more done. Like, obviously I will have done even more, otherwise it would be sad, but you know what I mean. And I don't know how it is for you guys out there, but at least when you're out of school and stuff, like, is every one of you still in contact with your, like, school friends? And I don't mean the casual happy birthday message on WhatsApp, like, still meeting up and catching up on things, and don't be away, like, I don't know, 300 kilometers, because that's at least what happened to my group. Really fallen apart over the time. Just because, you know, that one needs to be there, and you know, I need to move there. And then over time it's just lack of communication, to be honest. But it's really hard to keep that stuff up while you are so far away from each other. I guess that is what happened with the group I'm in. And that is totally fine. Yeah, Like, you can't expect people to be around you for your whole life. Like, that's just... You think of it that way when you're younger, when you're a teenager. And at least for my group, it is... Like I'm still writing from time to... But really just occasionally. And it's not that I am not interested. It's just like when you are busy, you need to work and stuff. You know, you try to live your own life at some point. Then it's really hard to keep up with all of that social stuff. Then you obviously making new friendships and all of that when you are in a new area. But yeah, it is sad in one way. But at least I know for those type of people, if we ever will see us again, it will be a great time. And I think at some point I will make it happen. Like at least once a year I see some of them. But it's still hard to catch up on that part. Okay. Okay, let's get it to over here. Like right now, I'm thinking that Craftiverse SMP is the craziest SMP I've ever been on. Just because like the pure amount of work that people are willing to do in a video game and like doing such projects as this one. Like I know I'm not doing it the perfect way, I'm not the best builder, probably not the best editor as well. But it still amazes me to work on these projects for a long time and not fall into this 2 weeks Minecraft phase on the server. And this one is basically the #1 priority for me. I'm not saying that I won't do other projects in the meantime, like my hardcore world. But I just think it's really cool to have a like a long-term project. And I think it's also cool for audience to just check in and see what kind of milestones you can reach. And obviously seeing all the other people building amazing stuff is helping as well, and all of the collaborations and mini games. And you know, anything, like you can really do anything in Minecraft, and that's amazing. And then you have creative people around you that are, you know, bring even more to the table than just funny personalities. And that is really what is special about this SMP, I think. I mean, right now it's Sunday and like 11 AM for me. Like 11.5 hours. And I'm playing on the server. There's a reason. And it's not just a stream. I mean, probably it's to finish up this mountain. If I will ever finish this mountain. I think I'm really doing great. I just need to eat from time to time. Was a fly. I deleted it. Is the fly in my coffee? Nope. But yeah, it's just I think we have got an amazing group here at Craftiverse. Like at the start, I haven't expected like at least finding 2 or 3 other people that have the same seriousness about it. This fly is so annoying. I still need to think of like I really want to do more mini games on the server. But my skills of redstone are just nothing. I'm struggling with the most basic stuff in redstone. It's crazy. I don't know how it is for you guys, but the most I can do are like sorting systems. That is the advanced redstone I'm able to do. I mean, it's still something, but like, besides that, I need a tutorial for everything. At least redstone related. We should be finished in some minutes. At least I hope that this is the right height. But I think that should be amazing. I should go to sleep. But I still think we have done so much in the last couple days. But it's still in a good process. This whole project. And I need more stone. What? If I no rockets left, really? Really none? Okay, wait. Guess I will go over to the shopping district and get me a flying box. Because I'm the owner of the rocket shop. Or shouldn't I have sugarcane left and should be able to make some? Yeah. Now it's just a question, do I have any gunpowder left over here? Shouldn't there be a chest with gunpowder full? Or did I use it all on the rockets? Can use this one. Okay, I guess what I will do, the paper, craft up some rockets. Now I should be able to get to the shopping district. Then I will buy some more sugarcane. And I guess then I will try to get to my mob farm, because I have the mob farm on the server. Then I will make me more rockets. This should be the shopping district, right? Yeah. Really love this redstone school. I hope the video will come out amazing when we do this. I wanted to head on over there. Yeah, got shulker box. No, I will go to my mob farm. I won't get to my mob drop shop. I mean, I could see if I have sold anything. No rockets. No full shulker boxes. Did I sold any single ones? Nope. Is there a TNT service thing? Nope. There's a frog! Some diamonds over here. Some diamonds over here. Amazing. The question is, do I have an empty shulker box? bones. Hmm. That is indeed a problem, but I have my rocket box that is empty, so I could use that for my gunpowder over at my farm. So let's go over. I can't really find the portal sometimes. Oh, over there. Okay. Babs mob farm, yeah. There should be some gunpowder. Yep. So let's grab it. Let's go. Okay. Let's go back to my base, I guess. And then we can craft up the rockets. I really need an empty shulker box. Okay, let's get this over here. Okay, let's get it. Why do I not have empty chests? Oh, over there. Let's get it over here so we can get these ones into my flying box. And now we can get the gunpowder at this box. Nice. Okay, now that is done. Now I think the only thing we need to check on is our food situation. So let's go to our farmer villager down below here. Oh, I think I should probably turn off this villager breeder at some point. Well, let's just ignore that problem for now. Now we are ready to move on with our project. Okay. In some minutes we are able to work on the inside, and that's the part where I'm most afraid of. Because, like, I have the idea in my mind that I told you earlier, but ideas and doing it is a complete different story. You should stop the jumping on those blocks. What's that over there? Oh, it's the sheep farm, okay. Okay. We have finished that part. It's now all over here, which is amazing. Now the only thing we need to do is to figure out the layout of the platforms that we want to do. And then it's just time for building. But I guess right now I should get to dirt. We have grass blocks, yeah. Okay, but now it's just a rough layout. So I will probably get in a bunch of blocks. It's like this. No. This really is more a trust the process thing. At least that's what I'm hoping. Dun, dun. Okay, let's look from above. I think that is pretty fitting, and if I continue this way, all around here, I think I could go more steadier to this side now and make here a bigger area, because this is where I want to make the big boulders, I think. Maybe. Then maybe a forest around here, like a custom forest thing with a bunch of boulders. I think that could be amazing. At least that is what I'm currently thinking. I think that area should be fine. Okay, let's look up again. Yeah, I think that is quite the shape that I was looking for. Now I just need to go over to here, fill it out with earth, with dirt. Oh, my brain. Okay, let's look it up. Why? Yeah. I think that is a good spot. Then we'll make a little fence at this border. And I think that will work. Okay, now I guess it's the hard part of filling it in. And then I should check out the light level on the bottom. Because I think I haven't lit up everything. This place will be such a trap. Okay, I think this filling in will take me at least another hour. At least if I have the resources, obviously. But that's fine. And if you're not willing to put in work, you can't really play Minecraft, right? I kinda miss having like the first time playing experience in Minecraft. I don't know, those were really special moments for me. Like just logging in the first time in your Minecraft account, like back in the days, I think it was like what, $15 playing Minecraft? But I guess the first time I really got into this game was at the school computers and playing like the alpha version that was in browser back in the days. I don't know if any one of you remember it, but those were the golden days. Just getting on the PC. And I think at the time back then it was just creative mode available. I'm just playing it. And then, you know, at some point I asked my parents and they said, yeah, I mean, it's a building game. Why shouldn't you play it? I think I was around like 12, 13 years old. Probably. I'm not sure. It was at school. And yeah, then I started playing Minecraft. Like the first world was basically just me building into a mountain. Like it really narrows down to what I'm doing right now. No, obviously not in that scale and stuff. I just dig a hole into the mountain. Then I started to getting in better walls and stuff out of oak, I believe, because everything was oak and stone. back in the day. And then I just, you know, made large fields. That's what I have done the most, I think. Making large fields in Minecraft when I was younger. And what I did was always making a little tree gathering area and always make fences around it because I was so afraid of mobs. Especially creeper. So I lighted up and lit everything up and then made fences around a certain area. And that was the area where I planted down the saplings from the trees. And then at some point, obviously, you build up giant wooden cubes in the sky. That's important, I guess. That's what I have done. And, you know, make those old windows. Make a glass floor. That was also a thing. Just because, look, now you can see through. Guess I will leave that hole open. Do I even need... I think I will need it in the future, but then I can just get rid of this block now. I think I will build up one block higher, so I know that this is the spot where the beacon is down below. So I can just get rid of the block if I need to. But yeah, building glass floors was really special. Like just the ability to look through the floor was amazing. That were back in the days, it was just, and then redstone came in, and you know how you did mob farms back in the day? At least that's what I did. I dug a huge hole and multiple layers, like I don't know, 100 by 100, without enchantings. And then I made some waterways, so the mobs that are spawning will randomly sometimes fall into the water stream and then follow into a hole, and then you kill it. But you don't have like an AFK spot or anything because hoppers weren't a thing back in the day. Yeah, that was fun. That was farming back in the days, was manually standing there, collecting. You were the hopper. There were no hoppers available, you were the hopper as a player. And the old nether. That was scary. Because I think some of the... Like there were the minerals, like here. Like iron, diamonds and stuff. In the nether. And coal. But I think there was... Every time there was a chance that those will explode. At least I have something in my mind that it worked like that. Game design. That was game design. Random exploding minerals in Minecraft. But yeah, then I basically took a break. Or I started every time now and then. But then we have done like a little server thing for friends, which lasted like 2 weeks. That was basically the beginning of Minecraft. And then I took a break from like, I don't know, 5-6 years. I'm not really sure. And then I made a server with Cheese. And then I got to know her. And then we played Minecraft like we play nowadays, basically. And she needed to tell me everything that was new. And I was like, there are hoppers existing? There is more redstone stuff? Observers? Yeah, and then I was back into the game. That was my story of Minecraft. And then I got into the game. Mining and crafting. But I still think at some point I really want to play the old versions again. I think it's just a special thing. And I think it will be really weird. But obviously back in the days I haven't done anything on the scale like this. No way. I just did really small buildings. And then I tried. I remember once I tried to make a ship. But I couldn't got it right. And then I got frustrated and then that was my 2-week Minecraft phase. I was just frustrated that I can't do a ship. And I'm still not able to, I think. Maybe in creative nowadays. I think I could do a ship. It wouldn't be like the best ship because I'm not the best builder. But I think at least for the stuff I'm doing, it's good enough, right? At least that's what I'm hoping. Because I think at least for myself, you don't need to be the best Minecraft builder. And also, how can you get better at building when you don't build up stuff? The thing is, you can't wait and then you get better. You just need to do things. Then you see if that works out or not, and then you try it out again. But I guess the ability of people, you know, willing to trying out stuff and failing and then do it again is getting lower and lower. At least that's my opinion about people nowadays. Like, I make this mountain. I haven't really done much in creative. And if the thing is a failure, then I will probably fix it in some way. But at first I just need to build up something to work on. Because those huge projects you can't do in just one setting. Or you're cheating. And I know in the end, even if I do all of the details that I want to do and stuff, it won't be perfect. But I have done it and I can be proud of it. And I'm proud of it right now because I'm able to put in so much work into the space. And even if it doesn't come out really, really good, it's still my build. And I learned a lot of things. I think before Craftiverse Season 2, I wouldn't be able to just try out new stuff. But that's what I learned from Craftiverse, is just do the stuff that you want to do, try your best, and then you get better over time. And that's what I love about being in a community. Okay, let's look. Oh yeah, when the mountain in the middle is coming to the top, slowly but surely. I think that will look amazing. I just need to add in some details over here. Maybe some more waterfalls and maybe some paths. Some of those areas. I think that will look so cool in the end. And it will be the biggest build that I have ever done. Goodbye, spider. And I really like this village that I have done. I will do more villages in the future. I really like building those. I really did a new mob farm. But one thing I can remember when I played again Minecraft after like 5 years was like, there are way too many mobs in this game now. Like horses, bees, dolphins and all of that. I wasn't really happy when I came back. But now I can't think of playing without more mobs. I guess that's the difference between playing in a certain amount of time and playing it basically all of the time. Like if you have this game as your main game, I think it's different. But if you come back, you have so much to see and stuff that it can become overwhelming, I guess. Oh, how much do I love repetitive tasks. How much have I done till this point? Maybe a third? If I do this over here. Oh, maybe a little bit less than half. But I guess that is a part of building large areas. It's just the building process, right? And by the way, I bought myself the new Switch, the Switch 2. And first of all, my first impression, it is a good console. Like really, it feels really great. The Joy-Cons are way better. Like the magnetic connection to the console itself is amazing. The old one, like the Switch 1, was good, but it felt really cheap because it was it felt a little bit loose, and now it really fits in very, very good. The Pro controller itself feels amazing, like really, really huge quality. The only downside is the price, but I guess you get a lot of features, and It is... I mean, it's optional. You don't need one, for sure. But at least my opinion is, like, it is really a good console. You just need to think if you are really into the Nintendo universe. That's the first. The second is, are you willing to pay the prices? But at least in my opinion, it is still worth it. Like, I'm not the best fan of the new Mario Kart. At least in my opinion, I don't really care if I'm free to roam over the courses. But, like, it's still an amazing game. You can still have fun with it. It's just some maps feel a little bit soulless. I don't know if that's because of the whole free driving thing. But some maps are just feeling a little bit empty. That's my only complaint. Because, like, driving and like the general feel of the game is amazing. Like the drifting and stuff, once you get used to it, and the new jumping stuff and like getting on the rails and stuff, it's really amazing. And personally, I like that they added so many characters. I think they can't be enough, to be honest. Yeah, and I like that there are more drivers on the road in Mario Kart nowadays. That brings in way more action and fun. But yeah, I think when you are bored, you want to play 1 or 2 hours, this game is perfect. But which game I really was surprised about, but because I didn't really got in all of the news and all of that stuff, is the new Donkey Kong. Like this game is way better than I have expected. Like, I wasn't really into the Donkey Kong universe. Never really was into the Nintendo universe, to be honest. But that game really feels amazing. And it looks amazing. It plays really, really well on the new console. And it makes so much fun to destroy the whole area and making the puzzles and stuff. I need to play it again. Like, I'm not finished the game. Like, I have played like 3 hours, I think. But those 3 hours were amazing. Like, really, really great time. I'm still waiting on the new Metroid. I think that one will... I think it's a remaster. I'm not really into Metroid, but I saw the Nintendo Direct, I think it was. And that really looked so cool. And I can't wait to use the mouse feature on the Joy-Cons. I think that will be an amazing time. I still wish it would be... like, the things would be a little bit cheaper. Like, the console itself should be around 380, I think. That's a good price. And not like 450. But that's just my pure opinion. It's still an amazing console and worth the money, to be honest. If you can afford it, obviously. You can still rock the Nintendo Switch and you will be good for a good amount of time. I'm just excited for the Pokemon. The ZA, or what's it called? And at some point, I guess I will get Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2, the upgrade pack. Because I think it will be so cool to play it. It's just the amount of time you need to spend in those games is what I'm afraid of. So I want to play so many games at once. I just don't have the time because I'm doing so much in Minecraft. And obviously big boy job and stuff. I'm placing in the dirt. Do 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 do. I think some spots I should do with the grass, just so it can spread over time. But yeah, let's talk about my strategy that I have currently about, you know, branding out, reach more people, get people into Livestream and stuff. Like, my plan is to obviously stream. Like, hey, that's obviously right. But I want to do more shorts. I think short videos is the way to go. I will skip some long-form videos if they aren't worth it. But I think short-form content is the way to go if you want to reach something. So that's what I will do to get in more people into my streams. I've upgraded this stream overlay, as you can see, which took me way too many hours, as I explained early on as well. Because I have no clue what I'm doing. I just do the things. I hope it is good. Okay. Oh, I've done so much. What? Oh. But I think once I have done everything on that side and have decorated this a little bit, I think finishing up the mountain shouldn't be too bad, right? I need so much grass and dirt. I should really build up the... Oh, that's really dark here. I think mobs will spawn definitely. I've tried to light everything up, but it's really hard in Minecraft, to be honest. I think at some point I will need to visit Cheese Dirt Shop. Because that is way more dirt than I expected. We need to check something real quick. Okay. Now, let's open this one. Okay, now I'm back in game. Just needed to check something. And the thing is, what I really like about being, because, you know, most of the time as a creator, I mean, if you want to say to me creator, but I created videos, was long-term videos, like long form, you know, editing, recording, scripting, anything in that sense. But what I really like about live streaming at the moment is that I get done so much in the server. Because I don't need to worry about editing or what should I do next to make this video a little bit more better, a little bit, you know, get the pacing right and stuff. I know it's wrong because you should just play like you're live streaming and then, you know, make the recordings and stuff. But what are you doing to me? Don't get me poisoned. But in the end, it affects you. And the way you play this game. And when you live stream, I just stream, build up my stuff. Oh, can't I? How long is the poison? 10 seconds? That's crazy. And now it's gone. Monsters are nearby. Why is there a little one? No! Goodbye. Now I can sleep. No, monsters nearby. Another little one! Attack of the little ones! Go away! Okay. That was close. Ah! Where are you coming from? Creeper! What? No! Burn! Give me my stuff back. Oh my god. That was the attack that I hate. Just attacking me. Wait, where is my... I have my bow, okay. my water. I have my shulker boxes. Sword. I think I should have everything. I just need stone. And I should get rid of some stuff in my inventory. Okay. That was a wild attack of mobs. Let's just say that. Ah. Like 3 baby zombies and a creeper. What? Why? Oh, hi Echo, how are you? Welcome to the stream today. Oh, you're great, that's good to hear. By the way, are you American or are you from European? Because if you're American, then you would have a problem with your sleeping schedule. Oh. Yeah, that's because if you would be an American, it would be like 5-6 p.m. for you, a.m. And that's on a Sunday, I mean... No, I'm not from America, I'm from Germany. Yeah. If I would be American, there would be no way I'm this to wake up so early in the morning. I mean, I know Q sometimes is woke up in the morning at like 5 p.m., but I think it's more because of his baby and not because of his general motivation. No, I'm really not on the morning grind. I mean, I started at 11 a.m. I think my time, which is a normal time, I think. And I set it up a lot of stuff. Am I out of dirt again? I need so much dirt for this project. He was up streaming at 7 yesterday, yeah. He needs to always focus around times where his family is either at the baby or the baby is asleep. You know, Echo, sometimes you think you have, you know, the more dirt than you will ever need, but then you need the dirt, and then you really just struggle to have everything you need. And what I really don't look up forward is detailing all of the stuff that I'm doing right now. Because the whole mountainside, that everything needs to be a little bit more detailed. I mean, a good thing being on an SMP is that Cheese has a little store for dirt, so I can purchase the dirt that I need, but obviously it will take me a bunch of diamonds. Oh, no. And lighting out this area would be really great, because I created a mob farm. And the other issue is, if I'm ever will finish this mountain, I still need to, you know, decide that this is just industrial, so that can stay like it. But the part over here will basically lead into a dwarven district below. That's the reason there is a staircase. And it will go over here, and then I need to dig down. Oh, so many mobs! Oh, I need to light out this area. Yeah, this will basically be my mega base. And all of the stuff around, like this village that I have built up early, will just add on to it. There's still stuff that I need to do around here, terraforming and stuff. But I think once I have finished everything, it will be really cool. And it's the biggest base I've ever done in Minecraft. And I need to search for more dirt. Oh, my cat is here. Do you want to say hello to this cat? Look at cat. Hi, I'm cat. You little monster. Go your way. Was? Okay, let's search up for dirt. And I think 2 days ago we have updated Craftiverse, and I think it's amazing now. We have all of the trees, all of the firefly bushes, generally a bunch of boulders, the new pathway that Q got over here to the town hall. Amazing. Anyway. Oh, welcome Q to the stream. Where I wanted to search up for some dirt, right? Okay, do I have any dirt left over in my shulker monster? Dirt, I see. Those are empty ones, okay. Do I not have the big dirt ones? So Q, what's up? Are you feeling amazing? Woke up this early in the morning? Probably because Junior wanted to get something. Or did you wake up on yourself? Because you're a big boy. Yeah, I assume Q just woke up, get on the toilet, seeing my live stream. It's now having time of his life. Junior wanted something and couldn't help slapping me in the face with a good morning love. Yeah, that's... Don't you love family? It's the best thing. I think streaming on YouTube too is cool because most of my, most of the people that are following me are on YouTube. So that's really cool. And I think YouTube does a better job of advertising your stream to random people. But my strategy currently is to stream and then make shorts out of the stream and try to get people into the stream that way. Because I don't really have time for long-term videos, long-form videos. But I will try to make some more tutorials and more, unique videos in Minecraft besides survival content. Because I think that can also lead more people into. But yeah, I will see what my exact strategy is over the next month and if all of the live streaming stuff is worth it in the end. In the end, like Fivo said, it's just a numbers game. Obviously, you need to be somewhat entertaining. That's what everyone should work on. Oh, a cup of coffee would be really great. Yeah, I assume Q, that is what you need to do. But I can't bring you a cup of coffee. I mean, I have mine over here. The brown gold. And I just think, like, basically to come into a conclusion why I have stopped making survival content, at least at the moment, is also because I just think that at a certain point, people aren't really interested in those projects. And I think it's more a live stream thing. It would be great if I would have the time to make cuts out of the live stream and upload those. So people can get into Craftiverse more. But at the moment I just don't have the time for that. I mean, I could do some like 5 minutes videos where I just recap what has happened during live streams and just make the highlights in one video. That wouldn't be too much work, I assume. You want something? I will need to turn off the webcam right now for a little moment. And now I can turn it back on. My girly girlfriend just walked in the room, so I had to turn it off Discord privacy? Bite-sized videos just explaining what's happened over, say, 100 Minecraft days. Is it a YouTuber? My cat is just zooming next to me. Just out of nowhere, it's like, what? What's wrong, cat? Why are you meowing like crazy? Yeah, like short little recap things where just, you know, tell the story of what I have done in, like, let's say 2 weeks on the Craftiverse SMP. Did she took something? Was never that wild. Jolly! She's just crazy. Okay, maybe I could... I'm also thinking of really doing a world tour on Craftiverse just to get everyone in. Do a little video on that. Oh wait, I need to get my cat to somewhere else. We'll be back in a minute. Okay. I am back into the game. Sorry for the interruption. What was the talk about? Can make it like those theme parks have a little buzz thing and someone is announcing. I mean, that could be a really cool idea, Q. I think a world tour at this point would really be great for everyone new to this SMP. I mean, Echo, the only problem with his stuff is that you need to watch Q's videos. I mean, if you really want to do that, you're free to go. But the best videos out there are mine. I mean, it's in the morning for Q, so it's okay. I guess. And he's American, they are weird anyway, so it's okay. You're still waiting on that coffee coming from Germany to America. Oh! Okay, there's nothing important. There would have been a farm, that would be not good. And I'm out of dirt again. The only thing that I don't really like on YouTube, streaming wise, is because currently I'm streaming on 720p because it's better for Twitch. But the 720p is way better on Twitch than on YouTube. So I could change that, or I'm lazy and will say like that. But yeah. I will go now to Cheese Shop and I will buy some shulker boxes of dirt if they are still available over there. Yeah, it's really the best part about servers is being able to buy stuff. Where is her spot? It's over here. That's stone, dirt. I mean, I will buy those. Nope. Let's get it right, like this. And I have 3 shulker boxes. Should be enough for now. Let's move back to our little base area. By the way, what do you say to my new webcam outline that I have done, which is a little bit animated, and generally the new layout? I'm still not really there where I want to be with all of my setup stuff, but I think it's better than the last streams. At least a little bit. I have changed the design of the chat, and now I have switched to, like I have two chats now. The one above is on YouTube and the one below is on for Twitch. So that is now working as well. And yeah, I think that is great. The main reason to change it up is basically because then it's a little bit easier for me to tell where was what message, and if anything happens, I think it will be a little bit quicker to delete some messages that I don't want to have. And I think I even added like a rule set for my Twitch chat at least. I don't know if you can do it for YouTube. So people need to, you know, check down my rule set and then they are able to chat. And don't need to wait like 10 minutes. Maybe that will prevent some of the digital drawing advertisements. And I even added a new alert for following me on Twitch. Yeah, I think it's even the point that most of them are bots. Like those aren't really humans. It's just a bot thing, but apparently Twitch isn't able to get rid of them. But it's basically, I don't know if you have seen it, but on some YouTube channels, there are also many bots that trying to get messages in the chat. But I guess that's just how it is. For some reason they can't get rid of them. But what YouTube did once to me is to delete my channel. Like one morning I woke up and my channel was deleted. For stuff against the community guidelines. And the only thing I did was to write some messages under certain YouTube channels that I thought would be a great fit for Craftiverse. And YouTube's algorithm thought I would be a bot and would spam messages, even though I didn't. So I applied with my QDQ for getting my channel back up again, and it actually worked out. I'm still so thankful for that queue. And it was right at the beginning, basically, of season. I think it was a week prior to actually starting the season. And I was like, well, I need my YouTube channel. It wasn't even a strike. Like, I have no strike on my channel still. It was just deleted. Like, instantly. There was no message, no warning, nothing. There was not even a reason. Yeah, I don't know what it was, actually. I think it was just some mistake. Yeah, in the end, it worked out somehow. But still, since that... No, not really. I still... I don't know, but it gave me a little heart attack in the morning. Because I was so surprised. Because I wanted to check if my last video did good. Yeah, probably. I mean, I won't do that again. With the invite messages, I just would do it on Discord if they have a Discord. But the problem is, most of the time that we saw potential in, they hadn't Discord or anything added. So there, like back in the days, you had like a direct message system in YouTube itself, which isn't there anymore. So you need to get into the comment section. I mean, what else should you do when you try to get into contact? Yep. Remember Q? That was our first base camp that we did on Craftiverse, and it's still there. That is what we did in the first day. Yeah, not only that, all of the cows and stuff were gone. Like at some point I was just, because I wanted to have some cows over here at my base, and I thought like, well, I can get over there and get them from there to here. They were gone. I mean, it could also be a thunderstorm, but like, come on. It wasn't a thunderstorm. I think someone just wanted some meat. Let's be honest. By the way, I know it's still not the time for that, but do we have a rough timing around when we want to end this season? Like, obviously we need to finish our base and stuff, yeah. And I still have a bunch of stuff to do. But at least what I'm thinking is basically end of this year, beginning of next year. Could be possible. Because then the season would have been like... When did we start the server queue? It wasn't your birthday, I know that, but I don't know your birthday. Wasn't it like March or February? Yeah, Q, I'm old, okay? I'm not getting younger. Get into my age and then you know what it's like to be old. Yeah? February, see? I had in my mind, to be honest, February 20th, I think. That was in my mind. So I wasn't too far away, but I was afraid to say it out loud. Okay. I should probably get something for Cheese because she has birthday in 5 days. And I still have nothing. Another cat? I mean, I would love to have another cat, to be honest. And I think the cat would appreciate that as well. But at the same time, it's not only our decision. And of course, you need to find a cat first. Like, not find it in wild nature, but... I have the Switch 2. There's no reason to get a Switch 2 right now. I think Cheese will buy one if there will be a limited edition. Like a Zelda edition. I think that will be the time she will get a Switch 2. Cat from nature. Should I get to my neighbor and just steal the cat? Why not? Yeah. Why not stealing a cat? Actually, a question. How did you all become friends with the other creators? Was it through the server or did everyone kind of know each other? It was basically through the server. I mean, that was also a goal of us, admins. Like me, Cheese, and Q. To gather up a bunch of people that can become a really community at some point. And me and Q learned each other from season 1. Yeah, then we became friends, and before we were the admins, 2 other people were admins, and then we stole Q. So we got the admins. That is the story. And it just, I think the friendship between me and Q was just that at some point randomly in season 1, Q decided to make me a surprise, and on the sign was for my favorite weird German. And then there was a little trap system with jukeboxes and... Was it a jukebox? Note blocks and a creeper head on top, so it sounds like exploding when you open the chest. And I think that was the turning point. But I think even before that we started to connect really well. And I think what really helped out as well is like, I mean, we are not that serious about content creation, but way more serious than other people are, I think. And I think that really just helped to get something to talk about in the beginning and you know, being serious about stuff. And then it just rolled out. And I hope at some point I will get to America or Q will get to Germany and we can visit each other in real life. Yeah, exactly. It's like playing football in a group. You play it for fun, but you still, at first you have something to talk about. Like that's one thing that you know, you need to have something similar that in what you do, just to have some conversation reasons and stuff. Yeah, Q, I think that's what is amazing about content creator friends is like so many different opinions on stuff and like just honest reviews on the videos. Because like if we were struggling about our videos and stuff, we just, you know, the other one looked at it and it was like, yeah, this part was great. But like honestly, after that amount of time, it got really boring and I wanted to click away and stuff. So you kinda get more insight because like it is hard to give yourself feedback on videos because you think like what you do is entertaining. Because you have done it in a video and you felt entertained while playing and stuff, but like you need to change the perspective to a new viewer. Because like let's be honest, you can't make videos just for returning viewers. Because those will at some point move away, will move to another creator. That will happen at some point. I mean, obviously, sometimes you get some, you know, like a little fan base going. But at the same time, there will be people going away. And if you just stick to those people who will go away, you make content for no one in the end. Yeah, 50% watch time is crazy good, actually. And that's what's weird about YouTube itself is, you know, sometimes you have really great click-through rates and stuff. Like sometimes my videos have like 7% click-through rate, which is amazing, especially for a new content creator. But still, it's just like 100 views. And you're like, well, the watch time is great. People stick to it after the first half minute because that's actually the point which is for YouTube very important, if they stick to it at least half a minute. But still sometimes it isn't going to get anywhere. And then you have a video, and that's what I don't get. Then you have a video which isn't really, let's say, isn't really good on like paper, on like the data, but it still gets pushed out like crazy. Okay, still nothing. Should be more careful about that. Yeah, and that's what I kind of don't get about YouTube algorithm. Like when I remember my basically like the first videos I have done with cheese in a create mod series, like those weren't good videos, like at all. It was just us talking. I tried to edit something, but the audio quality wasn't there. The video quality wasn't there. It still sometimes got into like 300-400 videos. One even got to 1.6k views, even though there was nothing special in it. And then you make videos that are really, you know, not perfectly made, but like has more quality and stuff, and then you get like 20 views. And you are, well... Oh, my camera got really delayed there. That was weird. And then, you know, I had a pretty good... like I had a really good time around the start of Craftiverse and the start of another project. Like all of my videos got over 1000 views. The start video got like 3k views on Craftiverse. And then it just dropped down to nothing. That's how it works sometimes on YouTube. You think you're over a certain threshold. Now it gets up, you have motivation and stuff. And then nobody's interested, and those are just the facts. Like how many channels exist where they have videos around 20k or more, and then the next videos are getting like 100 views. As long as you don't have a community, those numbers are just trying to get you to a certain point, I think. And sometimes I think the algorithm is just checking out if your video could become viral. So it shows up randomly to more people. Yeah, Friday is really a good time to upload. But sometimes it worked for me Wednesday the best. And then it was like 2 days, not really much on views. But then Friday and Saturday it went really good. Am I finished now? With getting in the dirt? Yeah, I did. That is so cool. Go to sleep to get rid of all of the mobs. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, there's a zombie. I need rockets, that's for sure. Oh, you might be hopping online queue in a bit. That would be amazing. Now the only question is... do I want to do a fence and then make like a custom forest over here and some boulders and stuff and some buildings? I think what I should do first is get in an inline for stone. Do I have stone left? Yeah. Currently I don't really plan out my buildings that much, but I will, like for the custom trees and the boulders for this area, I will get into creative testing world. But I have Lightmatica and Axiom. But this build is without Lightmatica. I have done certain buildings with Lightmatica, like these ones over here. Those I have done in a creative world. But that was pure survival stuff. Like nothing of that was in creative. I mean, to be honest, I would do more probably on the creative world if I would have this world as a download, but we tried it once and we still need to figure out how it works, because I don't know why, but I just, it was this world, but it was basically the seed without all of the buildings and all of the player data and stuff. But that's what our server admin cheese will need to figure out. But technically what you can do is to, I could do a schematic of a certain part that I want to work on, copy that over and then work on it, and then, you know, place the schematic into this world. That is also a way to do it. And also I think sometimes you don't, like for certain buildings, for certain stuff, you don't need to every time hop on a creative world and do it with Axiom or Lightmatica. Because I think it can also be very cool to just do it in survival. But like more organic builds, I need Axiom and Lightmatica. It's just way too time consuming to do that stuff in survival with like dirt or anything in that way, or cobblestone. But like building up cliffs and stuff is... like obviously what you need to have is an idea in your head. Okay, I now got in the outline. Oh, I'm not ready to go back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I feel that one. Look how much we have done in the past 2 streams, I think. I mean, I was on sick time, so it wasn't really great. It was like till yesterday I still had stuff in my nose. But yeah, now the question is, should I hop on the... It really looks cool on the minimap, by the way. Yeah, that really looks cool. Should I go now to the creative world and build some boulders and trees? Or at least try to build some boulders and trees for this area? And then maybe after I have placed a bunch of them... Yeah, don't you worry, Q, those TNT machines are out of TNT, so it should be fine. If no one messes with it. And if that happens, we can always reset the world, I guess. Yeah, I think I will go to creative testing world now. Testing world. Creative. Okay. Generate structures off. Game rules. Take fire away from player. Update fire off. I think that should be everything I need. Create new world. I know how Axiom works, thank you. I think I should also was it slash game rule do weather circle false and slash game rule do daylight circle false. Okay. I think I should have turned out patrols. Wait. How can I get into Axiom? Wasn't it control? That one? This one? Gradient helper, color picker. I'm so confused. Options, controls, keybinds. I know how Axiom works. It's just that it could be that I messed up with the keybinds while setting up different stuff. Axiom. Oh, that isn't what I wanted to do. Now. See, I know how it works. It was just a mod that was in the way. Is it shape? Rock tool. God, I don't want this tutorial. Let me just do my things. I think I will use stone for now. Noise radius. Why is it inverted? That is a nice big boulder. What have I done over here? I'm just trying out stuff, okay? Trust the process. yeah, I'm a total professional, yeah. Isn't that the best rock you have ever seen in life? Oh, I got a smoothie. Cheers. I mean, isn't that how a rock should look like? No? Okay, I will try a different one, okay? I think just like some of those could be great. Like obviously I need to texture them differently. But I think some small ones. I will first build up some small ones, I think. Maybe I could even do... Wait, let me test out stuff. Like a small circle area. Oh, there I can get the height in. Oh yeah, that is amazing. Now I just need to get rid of this. If you don't know how I build, it is always a trust the process thing. Like in the beginning, everything looks weird, but at some point it will look great, okay? Because I think what I could do is to create like something like this, like a little doorway arch thing. Maybe getting in some blocks over here. Yeah, I like that area. Maybe getting rid of some of the outlines. Okay, and now what I will do, and that is the best part, I think, that is... Oh, wait, I need to get in some more blocks over here. Yeah, I think that looks better. I need some blocks over this area. Maybe something like this could work. Yeah. Yeah, there will be something special in the middle. I don't know what exactly, but it could be a little house, maybe a little mossy house, like a really messed up one. But now what I can do is I get over to the magic select. Now I select the whole thing. Then I go over to... Yeah, I know how this works. Yeah. The gradient painter. Now I select the blocks. It should start with moss. Then it goes into mossy cobblestone, I guess. Then into... Oops. Why is that? Cobblestone. And then into stone. The mossy part should be just a little bit. And then it should be like this. Okay, that's not what it... Hey, why can't I get it back? Okay. Okay, I guess that worked. Let's get back to the gradient painter. That's also not what I want to do. Why can't I press Control Z to return to a certain point? Control Z is... That should work. Keybinds. Basic. Undo. Control Y. Okay. Maybe let's do this one. Yeah, that is basically what I wanted. Don't know why everything is inverted. Now I just need to get the inside rockin'. I think that looks really cool. I think that is looking really, really nice. Like we have some mossy areas. And now what I will need to add, but I think that's what I will do in the survival world, is add a bunch of grass and stuff on the top. Maybe let's make some sharper points over here. Now, what we can do to make it even more cool is to add in some of those. Just get in a little bit of randomness should really help in the end. Yeah, detailed is always just getting some random stuff, at least in my opinion. Okay, that is looking quite lovely. Now the only thing missing is, what do we want to do inside? And I think I should do a rather mossy build. One, two, three, four, five. I think it will just be a little house and a little garden area. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hate the infested ones. Mossy stone bricks. Thank you for getting this information. That is always a tricky part. Okay, I think now the rest of it should work. This will be the entrance. And the roof should be... maybe a little rounded one. Like this. Maybe now we can get some bone meal. Like that. Just a little small building. Maybe I should grab some of those. Get a little bit of this going on. I should grab a door. Nope. Oh, hi, Oliver. Hope you have a great day. Now we need some glow lichen. Glow berries. Yeah, servers really are forcing you to get your stuff done. That's one thing of a house. He will be basically maybe some sweetberry bushes. Maybe like a little field and then something like this. Maybe bone mealing the ground. I think that could look really, really cool. What do we think? think that area is really, really nice. Now what I should add... where is the stone stuff? Maybe something like this as a way in. Maybe even... adding like that, so it seems like that could come to the ground. And then you have the area over here. I think like that style of stuff would be really, really good for the base. The only question is there enough space? There should be enough space actually. And then just building around like more of little boulders. I think that could be amazing. But now I guess it is a time to gather up some materials, or what? I think I want to make more boulders first, and then I can do the schematics and put that in the survival world. It won't be probably today, but having a bunch of buildings right here could be really helpful building some stuff on the server. But I think overall it is such a great building. And it's really a unique thing, like really hidden inside different like rocks and stuff. I like it. Anyway, we have more stuff to do. So let's get to the rock tool. Let's build up some rocks. I also would like... maybe not that height. No, just some different ones that I can use. Now what I could do... get some laying ones done. Yeah, realistic building is really, really cool. Now let's get some different cuboid. Wouldn't be the feel. I think those are enough rocks actually. I just need to make them with the gradient. It was so hard flying inverted. Alright, Echo, thank you for stepping in, making nice conversations. Hope we will see you soon in another stream, or maybe later on. And I hope to finish some boulders. Okay, I need to go over here. So I don't think I have finished up those. Okay, I have done this. I think I need to get this one done now. And let's check. I think over here could be more. I think overall it really looks amazing. Like, come on, look at that. I think those stones are really looking cool. And when I get those randomly put it into the survival world, and then this one as a little highlight, maybe some more of those buildings somewhere in the survival world, I think it will look amazing. Or am I wrong? I think those will be so beautiful. Now I need to make schematics from them. No. Area editor. I think that has everything in it. Nope. The side needs to be edited. Which is it? This one. And then I can go over here, save schematic. Rock, building, house, save schematic. Area editor. Rock 1. That is rock 2. I think I will go from left to right just so I won't be so much confused. I guess now it is this line. So starting over here. Save schematic. Rock 5. Now I need to do this one. Oh, you watched double stream. Thank you, Q. Rock 6. Save schematic. Now I need to do this one, right? 1, 2, 3. 6. Yeah, now it's this one. Everything, not everything is inside. Okay, need to fix that. Okay, now save schematic. Rock 7. Save schematic. Save schematic. Rock 8. Save schematic. Now it's this one. Save that up as well. I know it is a peak entertainment right now, but sometimes you just have to do stuff, and this is the stuff I have done. I think now I need to do this line. And I have done this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Oh no, I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now it is a little bit more complicating. I mean, if I do one twice accidentally, it shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. Yeah, that's fully inside. Is that fully inside the thing? Yep. I guess rock 11. Now the small thing over here. Guess now I need to get this thing and then that thing over there, right? It has everything inside. Okay. Okay, now I need to get this one. I have done more rocks than I thought I had done. But I guess now I'm a rockin'. Okay. Now I guess those 4 are the last ones. I think this is the last one that we need to do. Saved up. Okay. Finally. Okay, but I guess now that we have done the stuff in the creative world, I think it's a perfect time to end the stream. I'm a little bit exhausted, to be honest. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you again soon. But now it's time for me to take a break, chill out a bit, and I guess see you soon.